Welcome back, cyber traders, and welcome 9 o'clock in the morning, 30 minutes till the market opens up. Hopefully everyone is ready for, it is hump day, Wednesday. And you know what today is? It's the last day of the pay period. The last day of the pay period on a Wednesday. What the hell does that mean? Well, you might not see too much crazy stuff going on, but even though it is hump day, we got a couple of things that are moving. Good morning to you, Raymond, Michael, Phil, Grant, Kathleen, everyone. Hopefully you guys enjoyed phase 3. I know a lot of you were there yesterday. We had a really good trading yesterday. Actually, what was nice about yesterday, I'm going to talk a little about it. And then we'll go through what happened yesterday and what to expect, because there's been a lot of news coming out and we want to cover that. But yesterday, some of you did not attend my phase 3 class, I think I showed probably one of the best views of a refreshing. It was this stock right here. I want to bring this up right here, the QXO. So QXO, just want to bring this up really quick over here. I'm going to show you what happened. So QXO yesterday, though the day before that, the stock was $70. It got destroyed, mangled, crushed, unbelievable. And you could see it went all the way back down to about $11. Now, let me just bring the chart here really quick. So right around here, we were watching the stock from 9:30 on, and I have never seen somebody refresh, meaning had so many shares to sell and sell and sell and sell and sell and sell. I actually did a video on it, and why don't I bring it up? Let me just show it to you. Hold on, new window. Hold on one second here. So let's go to my reels, and it's right here. Hold on. I actually did a lot of them yesterday. There was a lot of them yesterday. This one right here. And it says stock is down 80%. Watch this hidden seller's trick. See how a seller with millions of shares hides and moves while the order gets filled. You'll see, like right here in the time and sales, over and over and over and over and over and over and over. A guy keeps refreshing. You could see him on the offer. Great video. If you haven't watched it, definitely check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. And then obviously, please, like everyone else, like it, click the share to any of your friends, whatever it is. Go out there and share it. Someone sent to Steve. Hey, Steve, I'm going to send it to you right here. You're probably in the room. I'm going to share it with you. Go out there and share it through text, email, whatever it is. All right. Another thing also yesterday, we had a great video. We just started posting them up too. We did that great interview with Top Gun Options. So we got the full version up there. If you have not watched that one too, there's some quick little shorts out there. The Wiz is a really good friend of mine. He's been around over a few decades now, been trading for almost 30 years like I have. That was a great podcast. We got another podcast today, which is going to be amazing. I think you guys are going to love it. We got 2 podcasts going on. So that one's going to be at 11 o'clock, and it's going to be with Larry Gans. What was Larry's company again? Yeah, Power Cycle Trading. So Larry's going to be on our show at 11, so don't miss that one too, and we'll go pick up from there. But with that said, everybody, that was a great little example. I'm glad you guys watched it. And, listen, that's how you learn in trading. It's how you learn to get, to these mistakes and everything else. Remember, it's not about the winners, it's about the losers. And also talking about what happened yesterday, CrowdStrike got crushed. It was a great short. It was another stock that we traded shorting. That was our actual biggest winner yesterday in a phase 3 class. So, if you want to know about CrowdStrike, I even did a video on that one too. Yesterday, I showed you a little bit about all the breakdowns, and Kramer said he thinks it's a still good buy. I mean, listen, eventually it's going to bounce, but listen, if you break these big support levels where those big buyers are, you got big issues. You really got big issues there. So CrowdStrike was pretty good. A couple of stocks actually did pretty well. JetBlue did really well yesterday. Probably one of the only stocks that we screwed up yesterday. We sold a little too cheap. We got to big resistance levels, and then finally the thing popped for a nice. It was a really nice steady move. It was a really nice move yesterday. Nice little stock. Now regarding about the news that's going on yesterday, You saw what happened with Amazon. This was kind of freaky. So Amazon came out with earnings. You could see how the stock did a huge slingshot, and they weren't that bad. Went from 184, 174, dropped all the way back down, and went right back to 184. That's actually a pretty good sign for it to hold. I know Top Gun Options, Wiz loves the stock so much. He actually offered all of you guys, if you want to do a little training course on it, he'll show you how to trade it. I'm also a big fan, but I got out of it. You know, I got out at like 190. I'll still buy it, but when it broke that major support level, I thought it was going to break 200. Never did it. I got out of that one. Microsoft also came out with some earnings. That same thing. Crazy number. Stock went from 425, tanked all the way to 390. That was a huge crash right there. But then it slingshot right back up again. So kind of weird. Even though the market is down $6, the stock is down $6. Still took a really big hit here, which is kind of awkward. Now, a stock that I became a really big fan of is military stock. So Lockheed Martin did really, really well yesterday. This is more of a swing trade, not more of a day trade. That one did really well. All the military stocks are doing great. Who else you had over here? RTX did really, really well. That's another good one. Northrop Grumman did phenomenal. Listen, you probably heard last night that they killed this big, Israel killed this. I forgot the guy's name who they killed, but guy was pretty big in the that was causing some issues for them. I forgot the guy's name. So I don't know if it's not important, but listen, tensions pick up when things like that happen. Oil, because of that big attack yesterday, and they killed that guy, brought up oil about $2 right now. So military stocks are doing really well. Listen, he's the Hamas leader. Yeah, that's right. It was the Hamas leader, the biggest guy on there. And you know what? Listen, if you're against the war, if you're pro-Palestine, against Palestine, whatever, listen, I keep telling everybody this, and people take things personal watching on social media. We are traders. Get that through your head. We are traders, okay? We have to go out, and you just have to realize that if that's news, like it or not, it's going to affect, the market. Now, you could trade those stocks and let them run against you and let them go, and who cares? Or, God forbid, if you think you know better than them, then short the damn thing and see what ends up happening. But you'll see that these things, if you don't know how to play the game, it's going to affect, it could really crush you. So anyway, that one did pretty well. We also, a big announcement too, we got where the Fed rate's going to be coming, we'll see how interest rates going to be coming out. They still haven't made that cut yet, but they are expecting a cut sooner than later. We'll see how that all works out. So we're going to keep an eye on that. And, it's kind of weird because today I feel like it's like a triple witching day. It's the last beta pay period. We're in the thick of summer. And this is like the last of the earnings announcements coming out this week. So we're going to check that out. Anyway, a couple other stocks just to hit up. If you missed up yesterday, a couple of nice ones. Savo was pretty good. I know that one from 17 to 19. JetBlue was pretty good. This one, that was that dead cat bounce yesterday. ISPO did really well. That thing went from $3 to $9. LUNMN was absolutely fabulous. That ran from $2 to $3.40. It was not only a good day trade, it's been so far been a good swing trade. And NVAX was a great short yesterday. I'm glad I got out of that stock. You know what? I had a swing trade on that stock, and we had this big run up here. This thing ran from $2 up to $22. That's almost 1,000% in a little bit less than a month. And then obviously when it started breaking down, I got out, I think around 17-ish. And the good thing I did, because look where it is now at 12. So anyway, that's what happened yesterday. But don't worry about it. It's a brand new day at Cybertrade University in the market. Let's go on and see what's happening in the market. All right. So what we got going on right now is we got this stock right here, NUZN. All right. So let's write this down. NUZE. So the stock had a really good push. Stock traded over 6 million shares in pre-market. This stock because we traded just a couple of days ago. It ran from $2 to $5. He's doing up pretty decently. We got a couple of buyers that are showing up right here. You can see it right there. Built some support levels right around 550. You got some risk resistance levels around 7. And you can see it right there. That's where we're having those support resistance levels right there. So we'll keep an eye on those buyers right there. Looks like as of right now, it's probably in the 3 category, okay? LNMN. This just made the list right now. I don't know where this one came from. It just popped right now. This is why we start at 9:30. I don't have it on my level 4. Let's see where the orders are, but this thing is really picking up some steam right now. You got a big order that did show up right around here when the market opened up. That kind of popped the stock right there. You see a little red little dot right there. So again, a lot of green balls. So that one looks pretty decent. HLSH, put that on the watch list. Powell, this stock is up pretty big, but it's expensive. We're going to pass on that one. This one came up and came back down. I don't know what this is all about. So it tested a big iceberg order around 220. Now it's came back down. There was some buyers out here that did show up around $1.50. I see right here. MHUA. We'll put it on the watch list. It went up a little too big. Is that the news right there? Okay. So Rich is posting up the news. Rich, could you post that on our Telegram too? A couple of screenshots. By the way, we want you guys to start using our Telegram service. Remember, we're not going to contact you or anything, but we're doing this for free for now. Eventually, it'll be a paid service, so lock in now before we do it. But we're going to start using the Telegram, and we're going to be posting a lot of these on our alert service. So if you're watching on social media, and you want to be able to not just be here in the morning, you want to follow us all day, you can always follow us by joining our trading room using that little QR code in the top left-hand corner. But if you want, I know some people don't want to log into the trading room, whatever it is, you can access on your phone. Make sure you subscribe to our Telegram service, all right? So we got that going on. What else we got going on here? This one was garbage. This one is going down. This one is disgusting. Not any movement. ADIL, we traded this stock before. We've done very well with ADIL. This stock we traded went from $1 to $3. Some of you should have this on your journals. You should probably took some good notes on it. See how that one's doing. That one's pretty good. Order wise, we had a big order. It showed up right here. You can see it right there. $1.80. That one's not bad. Now, probably NVDA. We trade this stock in the past. It's starting to move up today. It's an ETF, though. I probably don't know. Probably stay away. That's basically NVIDIA. So NVIDIA is actually moving up really, really nicely right here. So NVIDIA is back on the watch list. So I got NVDA, and we traded NVDL. So those are pretty good, as in this one's there's a little bit cheaper on the ETF. But it looks like NVIDIA is moving up pretty nicely, maybe because all the other stocks are moving up pretty well. Do I put Amazon on the watch list? It's expensive. I mean, it's moving up. It's at the highs of the day. It had that big little crash right there. You could use yesterday's resistance levels. Why the hell not, right? AMZN. Make all those people that say, hey, I never heard these stocks before. You have anything that looks good that's a brand name? We'll throw on a watch list. This stock just got destroyed, decimated. This stock gapped up pretty big, and now it's down huge. It looks like it's testing support levels. I don't know. I'll put this on the B list. AMZN. We trade this stock before, too. Anything else there? New York Stock Exchange, NVDX, ETF, all ETFs. They're always in the New York Stock Exchange. What about the losers? Another ETF, another ETF, another ETF, another ETF, all ETFs. Pins. Is that Pinterest? That one's not doing too well this morning. That one took a little bit of a big hit. Was that because of earnings that came out yesterday? Sure did. It's so weird. Every single one of them looks exactly the same. Pin looks the same. Amazon looks the same. Microsoft looks the same. They all came out with earnings. Look how that big crazy slingshot on the way back up. All right. Pinterest shares trading low after the company third quarter revenue guidance below estimates. Well, hell of a slingshot on that one too. All right, so pretty decent list. Let's get ready for the market open up. We got about 15 minutes. Remember, today we have our podcast, 11 o'clock. We got Larry Gans coming on. Don't forget to miss that. If you missed the one from yesterday, we have just posted up on our social media network. You can watch the shorts. You can watch the long. Great interview. Love having Wiz on the show. It was the first time we had it. Remember, we just started our podcast. We're packed. Everybody wants on it. And now you get to meet some of the biggest gurus, not just to hear me talk, but now you can hear from them, how I interview them. So definitely make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like it, ring the bell, and give us a thumbs up. All right, guys. And listen, let's get ready for the market opened up. We got like I said, we got 15 minutes. If you see something, say something. For everybody else, trade safe. We'll see you back here at 11 for the podcast. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. Happy trading.